What's up guys, D Brooks here with another video. This video is a little different than our normal video. I met Corey at Jegs. He was working on his Nova outside. We had some dialogue. I wanted to share it with you guys, so I got it on camera. Feel free to let me know what you guys think about the video. If you guys want to see more content like this, hit the thumbs up button if you guys like it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos. Thanks. This is nice, man. Yeah. So you're from Delaware?
Yeah, I live right down the road too.
Dang.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cars back in our area over there.
Yeah,
My neighbor behind me's got a big block 68 or 69 Camaro that he bracket races.
Oh, you did the gauges too?
Yeah, I'm still playing around with some of the interior stuff, but I need to get a better quick detach on the steering wheel. I'm not crazy about the one that's on there.
So is this a Nova?
Yeah, 77.
Oh, duh.
Yep. And yep, Chevy all the way through except for the rear end. It's an 8.8 Mustang rear end.
What trans are you running?
Turbo 400.
Turbo 400?
Yeah.
These are cooler lines?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got them running under the header right now with the heat wrap around it, and seems like everything's been fine for now.
Oh yeah, with the flat valley.
Yeah, I got rid of all that since you don't need the knock sensors with the carbureted setup, but it's got an MSD ignition box and this air motive fuel pump.
Where's your
SS fuel pump in the back with the 15-gallon or 12-gallon fuel cell.
Yeah. Where's your oil pressure provision?
I use the stock port in the back, running that braided steel cable into my gauge.
Oh, you ran braided steel cable?
Yeah. So I got the adapter that auto meter makes.
Like
and
2296 or something like that?
Yeah, and then it goes straight to like 1/8-inch pipe. So yeah, I got that with the braided steel line running into my gauge. I've got both coolant sensors, one for the computer and then one for my gauge.
Is this
so both heads have a sensor in it.
Okay.
So again, with an adapter from Autometer, that's the computer side, and that side is for the gauge.
What oil pan?
Holly's, not their low profile, but it's like a 301-2 or something. Their low clearance pan. It gives you actually like 3 inches more clearance than the muscle car.
I went with the muscle car.
It's nice. I mean, it's definitely a better deal, but I'm trying to keep it tucked up as much as possible because I haven't even dropped the car like I plan on it. So the front end's going to come down at least 2 more inches, and the back might come down a little more too. But I've got these wheels on it now, and then I've got a set of slicks on the back to put on. All Jegs wheels. Most of the stuff is, as you can see, from Jegs.
Well, yeah.
But
I love the grill. I love this.
Yeah, this little homemade
that's dope.
homemade deal.
But it works though.
Yeah. Well, I didn't like the factory.
Ooh,
deal.
look at that bottle in there.
Yeah. All that ain't hooked up yet, but
oh, buddy.
I've got a plate kit to put under the carb. And
what kind of fuel system are you running?
Aeromotive's SS pump.
Oh, you got the damn sump on there?
Cell, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, so I just made this little panel back here to hold the battery and the nitrous bottle, and then got a quick access panel I put on it to fill up. I literally just got gas at Kroger's down the road. Just 93 pump gas.
Damn, you redid everything.
Yeah, every brake line, everything's brand new. Pretty much every bolt in the car has been replaced.
Wow.
8-point cage. Done most of the fab work like that's been done at Arc Hot Rod down in Worthington.
Wow, man, I really
rewired the whole car front to rear last winter. Updated the fuse box and everything, so that's a Jegs kit as well.
Word.
All new battery cable using like 0-1 gauge, like welding wire all the way to the front.
Yeah, see, you got the damn big wire going in there.
Yeah, yeah, that's the battery cable there. Redid all the wiring in the car front to back. I think the only thing that's still original is the harness for the rear lights.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got the Moroso battery box to keep it enclosed and keep it a little friendly for when I go to the track. Having that, it's got an Optima red top in it.
And it's got the cage.
Yeah, like I said, 8-point cage with the door bars.
Jeez. Love it, man. So what chassis is this?
as far as like body style,
Yeah.
it's considered an X body.
X body.
75 to 79 was this generation, and yeah, they classify it as a F or X body. But yeah, it's not a full frame, so I've got well done subframe connectors underneath, cowl tracks on the back.
Oh, so it's like kind of like how the F bodies, the third gen.
Yeah, it's unibody frame.
Okay.
So you got a front frame clip, and then you got rear frame rails, but I connected those together with a welded in subframe connectors.
Okay.
So,
man, where's your air cleaner?
don't have them. Just run it open with the race carb.
Okay. So kind of silly question here, but what kind of fuel economy do you get? I know it's kind of random.
I have no idea. My guess is probably like 10 to the gallon, but like I said, it's 93 pump gas. But yeah, I haven't. This car just recently got back out. The first time I had it out was at that Delaware car show, like 2 months ago, and just literally brought it out today to go grab a haircut and cruise around for a minute.
I'll need to do that.
Yeah, finding hoses was definitely a pain. Trying to find something that would work.
Yeah.
How quick is it?
No idea. I haven't been to the track yet. Yeah.
Man,
stock 5.3 LS motor, basically.
So there's your other coolant temperature sensor right there.
Yeah, that's running to the computer just to read on the computer.
And then you got a ground here. Where's your other grounds?
There's another one on the back side of the motor.
Okay.
So I've got that chassis ground, another one on the motor, and then there's a block. There's actually 2 blocks under the dash running to the battery and stuff underneath the dash for all the wiring.
Oh, like 2 grounding blocks?
Yeah. Yep. So
I was always interested what kind of harness people use for their coils and how to get the firing order with the carburetor.
yeah, so the MSD box that they have, I think it's a 6014 or something now. Yeah, I think it's 6014, or mine's a 143 because you can get it in black or red. But yeah, it comes with everything you need to hook straight up to cam, crank sensor, ignition coils, and then it comes with a map sensor setup that you can run, and then also for your coolant, so you can check your temperatures on all that.
That timing cover looks pretty clean.
Oh, it's brand new, yeah. Put new front and rear covers on it, a new valley pan cover. Like I said, just pretty much anything I could change while I was building it to make it as clean as possible.
Man.
So
Wish I took more time out in mine. I mean, I did head gaskets, I did a cam.
yeah.
I kind of followed the sloppy mechanics motto.
Yeah.
You know who he is.
Yep. Yeah, I wish I would have just done the cam while it was all apart, but it just came down to wanting to get it running, so it's a matter of a weekend job to throw a cam in it, it's not really that big of a deal. I can drain the water out of the radiator and get it out of the way in 5 minutes, so it's not really a big headache.
Right on.
So
what are you thinking, like maybe a little bit over like 375?
my guess is stock it's probably only around 3. Yeah, at most. I mean,
Got the big
top of the cam.
carburetor.
Yeah, it's 750 quick fuel carburetor.
That's got to add power. I know the headers, you know.
Yeah, I think they're around 3 stock, but in the car, my guess is probably around 3. But I probably won't bother trying to dyno it till I get a cam in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna order BTR's LS3 Stage 3 NA cam. A lot of people, including them, have suggested it for running a plate kit with the small shot nitrous. I've got a kit that's good for like 50 up to 250 shot.
Oh wow.
So.
Okay.
But yeah, not even trying to get into any of that yet until I get some stuff running and get some stuff sorted out right. And it still needs quite a bit of just little things here and there, fighting with some brake issues and stuff. But
yeah, man, it's a pretty good build. I gotta get a new power steering cap for mine because I ended up I ended up getting an ICT billet adapter for my alternator and stuff. Because the G-body frame, it's a little narrower.
That's tight.
So he did the same thing with the oil. You see it in the back. Except for you got the steel braided line. Yeah. Mine, I just got the copper just hanging out.
As long as it's not the nylon line.
Yeah, I made sure to get the copper. Yeah. I bought copper line. This is 5.3. You know, he's going to stock motor, but $799 heads.
Yeah.
So that's an upgrade. That's gonna be
and I dropped the head gasket down about 30 thousandths on the thickness to bring compression up a little bit. So
I mean,
like I said, I don't know what it would do, but I just don't like to be overly optimistic. I see a lot of guys like, I got like 400 horsepower. I was like, you ever had a dyno? Because I guarantee you don't have that.
And he's got, you know, the carburetor with the intake. I mean, that's an upgraded intake.
Yeah. Single plane intake. I had a dual plane on it actually. Like 2 months ago, I decided to get rid of it and go for the single plane, just mostly for when I get the plate kit on it, it will flow a lot better. So I haven't really noticed any changes as far as it running either. So
I like that you got rid of all your fender
didn't put any of that back on. Just a little worried about trying to get as much airflow as I can. Plus they were bulky, so that took a bunch of weight off the car.
Yeah, I took one side off to take my heater box out, which looks like you did too.
Yeah. There's a factory V8 AC car.
Yep.
So it had a 305 small block Chevy in it with air conditioning originally when I bought it back in like 2007. I've had this car since.
And no heat, no AC in this car either.
Yeah.
So I gotta get this
it's been a little hot today.
Because I'm looping mine too. I forgot. I gotta get this hose. Where'd you get this hose? Just
offline. I'd have to look. I might be able to figure out what number it was. I think it's just a Gates hose. Okay. I can probably figure out what it was and let you know. It's. I know some guys that will take those plugs out and tap them. I'm just not a big fan of that. I've seen people crack them doing that, so I decided to just do that, and it's been great. I haven't had any problems with it. So
what, like crack the water
crack
pump?
The water pump? Yeah. That or just never seals. There's a lot of people that say that when they plug them like that they actually will have overheating problems.
Yeah, you're cutting off.
But I know people that have done it and not had any problems, so I just decided to go ahead and just flow it like that. And like I said, I've got a 160 thermostat in it right now, and I haven't had any problems. Yeah, just a Jegs high flow. It's like their $100 electric radiator. Wired that up. It runs good.
So what kind of fuel pressure are you running then, since you got a carburetor?
Like 7 to 9 psi.
7 to 9.
Yeah, I think right now it's at about 8-9 psi.
Dang.
I think I checked yesterday, it was hovering just below 9.
Yeah, because obviously you don't have a mechanical fuel pump.
Yeah, plus it's not fuel injected, because fuel injected runs about 58 to 60-ish psi, so my pump won't flow. That pump's good up to, I think, like 800 horsepower, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
It's Aeromotive SS pump.
Okay.
It's a really solid pump. I've been happy with it. I had a little Holley blue pump on it and wasn't too thrilled with it, so I switched over to that and just trying to get some little things worked out and make sure it's running good, and before I go taking it to the track or anything.
Yeah, just be safe, man.
Yeah, like I said, I took it to that Delaware car show like 2 months ago, and probably going to be going over to the car show at the zoo here next Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do a big show every year. I don't know if you know who Boots is.
I don't.
He's Auto Smarts Radio. He puts on that show with the zoo. Got a 57 Chevy.
555Rs.
Yeah. Yeah, got the Nittos in the back, 275 6015s, and then I got 28 10.5s on the slicks with screws drilled into the rims.
Can't wait to see more of this car around. And like I said, I think we live about a mile away from each other.
Probably from the sounds of it.
Yeah, so you know, you're welcome to come through and give some advice or feedback, because I was wanting to run. I have an 8.8. I paid $75 for it. You know, off of a LX Mustang, but it's 4 lug.
Yeah.
So I was like, well,
yeah, do the conversion.
Yeah, I want to do all that, or do I just want to jam this drive shaft down the 7.5,
yeah,
and blow it up, and then worry about the 88.
I think it'd probably hold up for a little while as long as it's not like damaged or anything now. But yeah, I just came down to I wanted the disc brakes in the rear. It's got 373 stock posi already.
Yep.
I did get a new set of axles from Mosier. So it's got Mosier axles drilled out for both Ford and Chevy bolt pattern.
Oh,
so it's still Ford right now, but if I ever want to change it over to Chevy, I can. Yeah, just came down to the stock 10 bolt that was in it. I knew it wasn't going to hold up. This car used to be a big block car too.
Oh, okay.
I switched over after I blew that a couple years ago. So we'll see how this one goes as I keep progressing with it. But yeah, I need to get it dropped down a little more, especially in the front end, and work out a few more kinks here and there, and be ready to take it out to the track more.
Heck yeah.
So don't have a clue what it's gonna do yet, but
it looks like a lot of fun though.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
I'm just happy to have it out running and driving because it's been down for quite a few years. Just trying to have time and money to work on it. So
that's the thing, man. Time and money.
I spent 2 years working for Jegs down at their 11th Avenue retail store.
Okay.
And did a lot of the parts buying while I was there. And I've been gone from there for about a year now. But
smart though. You probably got a major discount on the whole
yeah,
deal.
it definitely didn't hurt. So plus you meet a lot of people doing some wheeling and dealing on parts. So yeah, I've met a lot of good people through working there. And I was out at Marion County Racetrack last night watching a bunch of people run.
Is that LaRue?
Yeah, they had an import versus domestic race going on last night. Pretty good.
We were just talking, I was like, dude, tonight would have been a good night to go to the track. I said that last night. Yeah. But no cars to race right now, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this is awesome. I personally want to build mine for autocross, kind of. So I'm not totally sure I'm going to do that yet, but I fell in love with it when I went to the Good Guys show, and I kind of was like, oh, that's so cool. But
yeah, I'd like to have something set up a little more for that, but this car is kind of getting away from being that kind of a.
Oh yeah.
If I switch some things around, maybe it wouldn't be bad, but it's definitely getting geared more and more as I go towards just straight lining. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've had a lot of help on this thing, so.
Well, you're getting there, man. It looks good. I mean, I'm proud that, hey, it's in a parking lot somewhere.
Right.
It made it here from Halk Road all the way over here. Mine won't even make it down the driveway right now. So.
Yeah, it can be nerve-wracking when everything's brand new on a car, you know. So.
You don't know what went bad or
what could go bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So. I'm gonna go return one of my gauges because I actually bought. They had